Invincible. Oh, didn't see you there. Hello and welcome to Fallout New Vegas Hardcore Roulette, episode 22. And today, we're going to be doing the boomer stuff, and we're going to be setting up to do a little road trip next time. Right, so I think I've got to find, for young hearts, a young fella, maybe you? Jack, yes.
So you're the outsider. Lived your whole life out there, huh? Wow. I always thought you savages probably spoke a different language. But I hear you sound like us.
What do you do here, Jack?
Me? I work with Loyal. Mostly electronics work and robotics. Keeping the old technologies alive, right?
What can you tell me about Loyal?
Loyal's a great man, but he's getting on in years. So a younger's got to learn everything he knows. That'd be me. If you help him recover the lady, I figure it's been a nice day. Yeah, a real nice day.
Recover a lady? What are you talking about?
Did I say that? Sometimes I just say stupid things. Sorry about that. Pearl will tell you when the time comes. I should really be going.
I'm looking for any ways to help out. Does anything come to mind? And I'm not talking about getting you laid.
What I could use is some scrap metal. It may not sound exciting, but around here we have to recycle every rivet and plate. The other thing, you being from the outside and all, well, I guess you'd call it a personal matter, but, well, forget it.
A personal matter, eh? Handsome guy like you? I bet there's a girl involved.
You think I'm handsome? Wow. I wonder if she does too.
So, tell me about this dame.
There's an outpost near here. The signs say, Crimson Caravan. Well, every once in a while I watch the outpost through one of the spotter's binoculars. And sometimes there's this girl there. This special girl. And sometimes it's like she's watching me back with her binoculars. Except she's probably just watching Nellis. I haven't tried waving.
So what you're saying is you've been watching a girl from the bushes outside a house? I could torture you if you like, but it's probably a bad idea, mate.
Oh, you can't miss her. She has short red hair and she's the most beautiful woman who ever lived. You'd really talk to her for me? What if she feels the same way? What if she comes here like you did? What if she gets blown up? What if she doesn't like me?
Of all the people to trust with talking to a woman for you, the gambler is the last person. He is a prolific shagger. You're about to get cooked, my friend. Anyway, I'll look into it. Stranger things have happened, like me shagging your bird.
That would be amazing. As in, I would thank you forever.
Oh, baby. I've just found the motherlode. I'm not sure if it would make much sense for them to have a trade-based economy in here. Okay, boomer. Okay, boomer. Okay, boomer. Okay, boomer. Okay, boomer. Okay, boomer. Where's the chef?
Hungry for grub?
Can I sell you some random assorted armours and weapons?
I bet you will.
Okay, I've got to get permission from Pearl, so I've got to do more quests before I start doing trades with them. Okay, boomer. Oh. I'm getting Legion flashbacks. A mini boomer!
Halt! You must pay the toll to pass.
That's an interesting thing. I've never seen that before. Off a rocket toy. Will this rocket cover my toll?
You may pass.
That's actually quite funny, that. I've never seen that. I mean, I never pick up more rocket souvenirs than I need, but I just had one on me this time.
Roar! I'm a dinosaur.
Give that one a dinosaur toy. I'm going to be the best friend of all these.
I sure would. Thanks a billion.
I'm going to have to finish Volare by giving all the kids toys.
Whoa. You're the outsider? What are you doing here?
I'm just going to give another one a toy. Here, I have a nice rocket for you.
This is Spiffy. Thanks.
Spiffy? Who says Spiffy? What about you, mini boomer?
What's up?
No, you can't. You don't like toys.
Hey, do you have any toys outside?
I'll give you a toy, though. Maybe you swapped around. I found this toy rocket.
A rocket. Yay! Vroom.
Rockets do not go vroom. I am accepted with the boomers.
Hey there, mister. Can you help me find Mr. Cuddles?
No. Okay, who's Mr. Cuddles?
Mr. Cuddles is my teddy. I lost him, and I don't remember where.
No Fallout game, it's probably some sort of toilet with a knife.
Thanks. Let me know when you find him.
I don't know where that is. I'll think about doing that. So, do you think because I've got accepted now that I'll be allowed to trade, or will that be a consequence of finishing Volare? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Okay, boomer! You don't look like a Raquel. You're a boomer.
Lost.
Ah! tried to kill me. This is you, Raquel.
Mother Pearl's instructions are clear. You can move freely around Nellis, and artillery spotters have orders not to fire on you. These are extraordinary privileges. Don't abuse them.
Mother Pearl says you have a bug problem?
Long story short, the power failed a few days ago because giant ants have tunneled into the generator room and set up a nest. I led a team down to exterminate them, but there were so many of them. We lost. 2 killed, 3 wounded.
Against ants?
Personally, I think it's more than a savage can handle. But if you want to kill those ants and switch the power back on, feel free.
This seems like a job for the antagonizer. But that's not in this game, so I'll have to do it.
Sure, anyone can. But there's more than a few down there. See for yourself. One other thing. The ants must be eating gunpowder from the munitions down there, or something. They exploded when hit by a flamethrower. One of us was using a laser pistol. Same thing. Bullets seem okay, just don't hit the artillery shells. Loyal's been working on some kind of weapon to use against them. Maybe you should check with him.
Okay, sure. I may as well go and check that out. Women's barracks. Hello, ladies.
Hello.
Ah, they've all run at me. Okay, boomer. Okay, boomer. Okay, boomer. Okay, boomer. Ooh, 5 stim packs and a bobby pin. Who's in here then, this little tent? Okay, boomer. I need to ransack this place at some point. Because they've got so much stuff that's valuable. Oh my god. But I just do not have the capacity right now. Okay, boomer. Stop looking at me. Got it. I got the Programmer's Digest. Run, 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 run. A medical station. I think you can fix people up here as well, can't you? Like you can at Camp Fall on Hope.
I know
Argyle.
Mother Pearl is letting you wander Nellis as you please, outsider. But I have patients to tend to.
I'm looking for ways to make myself useful.
I have 3 patients here who were gravely injured fighting those giant ants in the generator building a few days ago. I've stabilized their wounds, but they're in bad shape. Do you have medical training?
I have extensive medical knowledge. Let's see what I can do.
If what you say is true, you can do us a world of good.
What is my medicine stat? That's probably something good to know. 49. Do I have gear to boost that? I feel like I did. Yes. So that puts me above 50, so I can treat this one. The man's leg is seriously injured. It may require an amputation to save him. Are you sure you want to attempt the operation? Yes, because I've boosted my medicine above 50 with that gear. Upon further examination after cleaning the leg, you realise that it can be saved. You carefully remove existing stitches, clean the wounds thoroughly, and then restitch the wounds closed using a much more effective procedure.
That was some fine doctoring. I could learn a thing or two from you.
Yeah, boy. Medicine 40, I can do that one as well. This man looks like he has a serious infection. Improper treatment will kill him. Would you like to treat him? Treat the infection. With a combination of natural herbs, bandages and some disinfectant, you're able to clean the wounds and help boost the patient's immune system enough that he'll survive.
I thought that man was done for, but you brought him around.
Yes, I did. This one's medicine 60. So I'm probably going to use a... Today's physician. Thank you. I've got 9 today's physicians. I can use some of those. Right, let's take a today's physician and we'll have enough to treat this boomer. This man appears to be seriously injured, swelling around his face and neck is interfering with his breathing. Are you sure you want to treat him? Okay, boomer. After carefully considering treatment options, you realise the patient is merely having a strong allergic reaction. By cleaning his wounds of ant venom and administering a steroid compound, you reduce the swelling and the patient's breathing returns to normal. I'm now liked with the boomers.
Excellent treatment. I hadn't thought of that.
You're a crap doctor, aren't you, that you couldn't figure out that he had an allergic reaction?
Yes, outsider?
From the description, I could figure that out.
Those men owe you their lives. Seems we could learn a thing or two from you savages, when it comes to medicine at least.
So, do I have all the quests for this area? Volare, which is the overarching one. Sunshine Boogie, which is repair the array. Young Hearts, which we know about. And Ants Misbehaving, so yes. So I'm just going to have a quick, bit of an extra explore around Nellis Air Force Base. And then I'm going to get on to those quests. Loyal's house. Is there anything in here? Is any good to steal or use in life? There's a Dean's Electronics. I'll absolutely have that. And I can't take the scrap metal yet, but it would have been nice. So, a Dean's Electronics. I think that's a permanent skill boost. To repair. That's up by 4. to what? I may as well figure out what it's gone up to. Repair is now up at 38, which is okay, I suppose. There's a lot of good stuff in this area. This needs to be ransacked. There's no two ways about it. I just found the howitzer firing mechanism. Does that actually weigh? Oh, it does. I mean, at least I know where that is now if I ever get asked by someone to take it, and I roll for that. I may as well take that howitzer firing mechanism while I'm here. Because that's going to be a thing for a quest later, isn't it? And I don't think that weighed. I think because it's a quest item, they display that they have weight, but they don't actually tend to have them. And the Boomer Museum! Nerless Air for Space Snow Globe. Nice. Right, let's have the tour, lad.
You're the outsider. Mother Pearl sent word that you'd be stopping by. You must be eager to hear the story of our people.
Not really. Who are you?
Me? I'm Pete, keeper of the story. I was the apprentice keeper of the story until a couple months ago, but old Keeper Don, well, whiskey and landmines don't go together. So it's up to me. I bet you want to know everything about us.
So this guy's called Pete, right? And he's really into explosives. And he's quite young. And there was someone like that died recently. Maybe this is a reincarnation. Maybe this guy is secretly Easy Pete 2 Electric Boogaloo. I'd like to know about your people.
Wonderful. I'm sure you've noticed the mural on the wall of this hut. Shall I tell you what it all means?
Sure, I could spare the time.
Excellent. Imagine you're the first outsider to ever hear our tale. Long before I was born, we lived underground. There were savages with knives. We blew them up with frag mines and grenades, burned them with flamethrowers.
Did you use it as dynamite?
It was neat. We needed a new home. We needed Nellis. Here our mighty guns destroy any savages who might try to harm us before they can even reach our gates. Nellis has revealed many secrets. It has taught us how to fly the bombers once based here, and it has taught us where to find one. And that is our story so far. For this last image is our future.
I'm not good enough to talk to Easy Pete 2 about explosives, so you're willing to risk it all for freedom.
And at Nellis, we found it. We haven't detonated any atomic warheads since before I was born. But otherwise, it's do as you will.
This is getting me tons of fame. You must cultivate soy or legumes for protein, in addition to grains.
Indeed we do. Very impressive. Anything else you want to know?
So what you're saying is you're all soy boys? The boomers are soy boys? What? The boomers are the millennials. Who knew? Oh, to slip the surly bonds of earth and dance amid the soaring birds.
That's beautiful. Yes, it's exactly like that. So free.
Is that a level up?
Words can't do it justice.
Is that a level up?
Anything else you want to know?
I mean, no, because I've leveled up now. Okay, goodbye.
See you later, alligator.
Yeah, well, crocodile. And level up. Give me a number between 1 and 13.
12.
That's got a new animation. Oh, that's bloody survival, isn't it? Give me a number between 1 and 14.
Here's a random number, 5.
5 into survival, up to 45. Give me a random number between 1 and 13. That's right.
10.
Is that sneak? Oh my god, we've got sneak. If this is a 1, then I'm going to kill anybody in this room.
Here's a random number, 1.
I'll be back in 25 years after I've recovered from the injustice of getting another 1 in sneak. Up to 33. Give me a random number between 1 and 13.
6.
6. Medicine. Give me a random number between 1 and 8.
4.
4. Up to 53. Give me a random number between 1 and 13. Is that 11?
11.
Speech. A random number between 1 and 4.
3.
3 up to 60. And can I have a random number between 1 and 13 for the last point?
Here's a random number, 94.
No!
9.
You know what that fucking counts. And that's science! Up to 63. We don't get a perk this level, so that's a nice level up. Apart from the one in sneak, which makes me want to die. Loyal!
What is it, outsider?
Raquel says you're working on some kind of weapon to fight a giant ant.
I started building a sonic emitter that might do the trick, but it's useless without knowing the exact frequency that would kill the ants.
Any signal over to 22,000 Hz at 150 or more decibels should do the trick.
Hot damn, you're right! It's a matter of boosting across those thresholds, not exact amplitude. You're smarter than you look. Just so happens I was testing it at 24,000 Hz, so it should be good to go. Place it near their nest and cross your fingers. Signal's too high for people to hear, so no harm done. But it might make you feel sick to your stomach.
Very nice. Okay, Boomer.
So we may see our dream of flight soon.
I'm going to go and have a look at this satellite array first. Before we go and do Anna's Misbehaviour, just because it's right there. And I'm not sure if you have to do it with the spare parts. If you do, that would be quite annoying, but I'm just going to have a look at it, see what the crack is. Repair of 65 would do it. What are we on? I put on my Robco jumpsuit. We are on 43. That is just out of the range of what I can do. Which is really unfortunate. I'm guessing they're all the same. Damn it, that's so close. Like, I'm 2 off. Unless it's a perception-based skill, then we might be alright. It isn't. Right, that's a shame. So we can't do the thingy array yet. We'll have to wait on that one. But let's do Ant's Misbehaving for now. Hopefully at some point we'll get a level up and that'll be boosted by at least 2 points. Now this quest, Ant's Misbehaving, I was told that the ants sort of explode if you use laser weapons against them. I imagine it's similar with plasma. So I'm going to try and use... Oh, there's one right there. Well, he didn't seem to explode, but he's dead. Oh, that means after they die. So that's probably useful if there's one at range. We'll take it slow. But I think the explosions could be more useful to me than dangerous, really. Depending on how close to me they get, obviously. But if they die at that range, it's fine. I just stay back from them and then they blow up. Can I see any ants from my current position? I feel like I should be able to. There's one on my compass. Very close to me. It might be under this ramp, actually. Which is alarming. Yeah, it's got to be under the ramp. Maybe not. Maybe not. No, it doesn't like there is underneath to the ramp. I think he's embedded in something, though. I am going to try and put this sonic emitter on, though. Place sonic emitter on the ant mound and try and get out of the way of them. Oh, how'd you activate it? How'd you activate this thing? Oh no. There's 2 generators here, so I'm guessing that. Was that wrong? Oh, I need to reset the main power breaker after doing that. Right. Okay. Oh, the ant's above me that I couldn't figure out where it was. That makes a lot more sense. This looks like a breaker. Hell yeah. So how do I activate this sonic emitter then? And, oh, there's Thump Thump here. Is that meant to be that colour or is that just an untextured colour? looks like it's a custom mod colour. Interesting colour though, but we've got to keep that on us because it's a unique. The weight that we've got that's keeping us bogged down is the ammo. We've got like 50 weight in some types of ammo. Oh, we're outside. We'll go and ransack the armoury at some point. We'll keep that in the back of his mind. But we have so much ammo on our person, it's a bit ridiculous really. Let's go and talk to Raquel to finish this quest. Then hopefully we'll be able to move on with Volare, but the alternatives is having to walk all the way around the map because we don't have enough of certain skills. We don't have enough of repair to do the array quest, and we don't have enough... No, sorry, we can do the other quest, which is the one about getting Jack's love or whatever. But the problem with it is we'll have to walk around to do that as well, so it's about the same effect. You see, now I'm thinking with portals. There you go. Because if you're carrying something in your hand, it doesn't count as weighing anything. That's how physics works. Raquel, please come back. I need to talk to you, love.
I see the power's back on. The ants are all dead?
Yep, it's safe to go down there now.
Maybe Pearl is right about you, because I don't know how you pulled that off. I'll tell Loyal to send someone down to clear out the eggs and repair the generators. Good work.
Thank you, Captain. I'm being idolised by the boomers, and that is enough, I'm pretty sure, to complete Volare. But Ant's misbehaving is done, a good amount of XP. Very nice. Medical box at the entrance to this place. I'm going to use that to store my stuff that I want to sell, but, you know, I don't have the capacity to take around right now. I'll put Thump Thump in there for now, because I'm going to be carrying that around until I get to Novak. I'm not doing a trip there for a while yet. So I'll put stuff of mine in there. I'll go on one big trading expedition just out. I'm not currently using, but I want to keep. I've got too many doctor's bags on me. It's a bit ridiculous, really, so I'll just keep 3 on me.
You have done well to earn the trust of my people, child.
Well, I think I've done everything I can to help out.
I believe the time has come for you to show your value in full. The people have come to accept having you around. Find Loyal and ask him about our people's fondest dream. He will tell you what to do next.
Sure, can do. I will talk to Loyal and ask about the bomber.
Pearl sent word saying it's all right to tell you about the lady in the water.
The lady in the water?
A long time ago, long before the war that killed just about everything that ever lived, a bomber crashed not far from here. A bomber was a flying contraption that could drop explosives down on anything it flew over. But anyway, moving on. This bomber crashed down in Lake Mead, pretty damn near intact. When we got to Nellis, see, I found this article in a magazine all about it. There was another B-29 around here, part of a museum. Couldn't fly, but had a lot of spare parts, see? Get where I'm going? Since I was a young man, I've dreamed of raising that lady from the lake and bringing her back to life. What do you say?
Where's the bomber located?
It's at the bottom of Lake Mead. I'll mark its location on your Pip-Boy map.
How do you expect to raise the bomber from the bottom of the lake?
Simple. Attach deployable ballast to the plane and float it on up. Here is a remote detonator. Once the ballast is attached to the plane, just hit the detonator from the shore and let buoyancy handle the rest.
If it's so simple, why haven't you done it yet?
Maybe you don't understand. Hasn't been one of us, not a one, to set a foot outside Nellis in over 50 years. You come along with your knowledge of the outside, and it seems the time's come to raise the lady after all.
Alright, I'm game.
Good. Here's the deployable ballast. Go find the plane, attach the ballast, and hit the button.
Any ideas how to get to the bottom without drowning?
Might try holding your breath. If that doesn't sound good enough, talk to Jack. He was working on a rebreather once.
I would really like to get that rebreather, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. Jack, could you give me any pointers on how to breathe?
Have you seen her? The redhead of my dreams?
Not quite yet, I'm working on it.
Oh,
Loyal said you can help me breathe underwater.
I just need some parts from a pressure cooker to create a hermetic seal for the rebreather.
Corn silk rubber hose and a removable adhesive will make a good hermetic seal.
That's a brilliant idea. I can put that together right now. Here you go. A new rebreather.
Thank you very much. And we're going to be wearing that straight away, because the rebreather gives you damage resistance, and that's can be very useful. Where is it? Oh, there we are. The rebreather. Water breathing added, and it goes on with all our stuff, so we can now look like that. Hell yeah, look like a fighter pilot. It's pretty cool. I'm into it. Always very useful. And we're going to tag the quest Young Hearts, because we're now leaving Nellis to go and talk to some people, see what we can do outside a bit. I'm going to complete Young Hearts and do some trading while I'm out there. And while we're going in this direction, we can get that bet back, can't we? Because we made a bet with the fella out here. I believe you said you'd double my money.
Yep. Here are your caps.
Make it 700 caps or tell the boomers to adjust their trajectory.
You drive a hard bargain. Here you go. Have a nice day.
Hey there, Janet. Do you want to have a chat to this person you've never met before?
You should go talk to Blake or Alice. They handle most of our contact with visitors.
I don't suppose you watch the boomers over in Nellis sometimes, do you?
I watch all sorts of things with my binoculars. Who wants to know? And why?
I've been inside Nellis. There's a young man that has a crush on you.
Nice-looking blonde boy? I always wondered if he was watching me back. What's he like?
He's a special sort of guy. Perfect for a special sort of gal.
Oh, I've just got to meet him. Is there any way the boomers would let me visit Nellis?
This is a choice that... Oh no, that's really bad. Oh no. Okay, so... Heads for being nice to and tails for getting her killed. Okay, Google. Flip a coin.
All right. It's heads.
Thank God for that. I'll ask person to make an exception for you.
This is so exciting. Let me know how it turns out.
ED's returned to Prim. Okay. Oh, nice. So the ED quest is finished, so we need to pick ED up from Prim at some point to do the rest of ED, my love. Which, good, sure, yeah. When I'm around the area, I'll entirely do that. But I don't think I'll be doing that for a while, because might be another non-human companion I want to do a little quest for soon. I would entirely like to do a trade with you. So, after selling all that stuff we stole from the boomers and buying one scrap metal back, we're getting a profit of 7,790 caps. I told you that was going to be valuable, but we're now on about 25,000 caps. So, honestly, I'm probably going to do a few more runs of that, because I know there's a lot more stuff the boomers have that I could just keep doing that over and over with. Jack is interested in a girl.
Well, well, this is welcome news. Who is she?
She works for Crimson Caravan.
She's with those traders? They've tried to contact us before, but I'm not interested in trading with greedy savages. This presents a bit of a problem. Jack isn't allowed to leave Nellis, and I doubt she would make it through the artillery alive.
It would mean a lot to Jack if she could come to Nellis.
I suppose Jack deserves a chance at love. You can tell Jack she has a free pass to enter, but he is responsible for her actions. Do not make me regret this decision, outsider.
Nice. So we're giving one of the combat armors to Dr. Usanagi and getting loads of medical supplies in return, and 2,304 caps. We're now on 27,000 caps, but a lot more combat armor to sell. We are going to be absolutely rolling in money. Trader here, I don't think he'll have enough money to really do much with me, but I'll have a go. I'm now to 28,000 caps after selling some stuff to him and buying a bunch of other supplies. Janet, you've been given permission to go into Nellis. You need to wear this outfit.
I was hoping you would.
Wear this boom uniform and you can cross into Nellis.
There's one more thing. I have a work contract with the Crimson Caravan, and if I walk away, I lose the wages they owe me. Could you do just one more thing for me and talk to Alice McLafferty about it? I know if I do it, she'll just say no. I'd hate to lose the money.
Sure, I can talk to Alice. Cassidy Caravan has been bought out. It's now part of the Crimson Caravan Company.
Very good. On occasion, it's proven to be more profitable in the long run to simply buy out the competition. And this is one of those occasions.
Janet has asked me to talk to you about releasing her from her contract.
Ah, yes. Her infatuation with a boomer she's never met. It's a small camp. Word gets around. She's aware she's breaking her contract, which is undoubtedly why she sent you to talk to me instead of coming herself. Janet is free to leave, but she forfeits the wages she's owed. That's the price of contract breaking. Take it or leave it.
I need to consider your offer. I'm going to boost my speech or barter up and then do that. I'd rather use a barter one because I think the speech ones are more valuable and I can run around and then quickly do some trading to get some more value out of it. So let's take another Salesman Weekly. Quickly talk to Alice.
Welcome back.
Contract. Open up trade with the boomers would be easier with Janet in their camp, wouldn't you agree?
Intriguing. Janet puts in a good word for me, and the Crimson Caravan gains exclusive access to the boomers. Yes, it works for me. Janet will be paid what she's owed. Consider it a gift.
Good, and while we've still got that, we're going to move straight onto Freeside. I'm not going to talk to Alice quite yet, I'm just going to move straight to Freeside and trade with Mick and Ralph. To get as much use out of this Salesman Weekly as we can. So I've given Mick 1 combat armor, I bought a bunch of ammo, including some .50 MG ammo for when I decide to move to an anti-material rifle. And now I'm going to quickly run to the Van Graff, see if I can make it on this magazine. I'm not even going to bother looting him, just carry on running. We need to get this trade done if we can. So we need to get both of the unique weapons from Gloria before we kill Gloria. So Cleansing Flame. Oh, there's more. Yeah, okay. Great. I'm going to buy the Smitty Special. I won't actually be using it, which is quite annoying, but I hate spending that much money. But at least we know who to talk to for selling stuff next time. This was the whole point of getting this rich, so yeah, it's going to have to be that. May as well sell all my pre-war money mil here, that'll be worth quite a bit. Good 2,000 caps there. The least money I can give to her, the better, really. We're buying a unique weapon we don't actually want, but we need it for the run. Selling some combat armour and some random thing I picked up, and a few other bits of trash. And we are giving her 18,000 caps for the pleasure, which is honestly a big yikes. Is there anything worth stealing and trading back to her just to get some value? Flamer and a Plasma Caster, trade it back to her, get 700 caps back. And up to 12,000 caps again. I'm going to trade those 4 Plasma Mines away for another 804 caps, putting us over the 12,000 mark. Very nice. Oh my god, look at those laser rifles. We've got to steal those. Another 1,500 caps from Gloria Van Graff, putting us over 14,000. So we're making his money back pretty quickly. Put some thugs over here. Fighting old Ben. Let's help old Ben out, shall we? I can't aim today. There's a reason I've come down this end, by the way. I want to just pop into the strip because, if you remember back a long time ago now, it's a good while, there was a quest that I couldn't get, but Julie Farkas mentioned it to me last time I was over in the Old Norman Fort, and I'm going to see if I can grab it now, because there should be someone waiting for me outside the Lucky 38, and that's the only reason I'm actually here. I'm going to pop in and out and see what happens. I don't think she's going to spawn, but we'll have a look. Apparently she sometimes spawns around Camp Golf or something, but... Oh, she's there! Yes!
Excuse me, but are you the courier who caused all of that trouble in the tops?
That would be me.
Oh, great. The followers of the apocalypse, well, some of us anyway, have been interested in Mr. House's technology. How he stays alive.
And that's where I come in.
Right. We just want to find out what sort of technology Mr. House has used to stay alive for all these years. It could be of great benefit to the people we try to help, many of whom suffer from hard-to-diagnose illnesses.
Doctor the Gambler diagnoses a terminally low discussion of caps in this conversation. Doctor the Gambler, Christ. Okay, I'll do it.
Great. I'll have the medical supplies for you by the time you come back.
The moon comes over the tower.
It'll allow us to intercept data on Mr. House's network. You might have to manually remove the encryption from his data network, but hopefully you won't have too much trouble. Good luck.
So the reason I wanted this is it's a really easy quest to do. You just literally pop in, head, as I was saying, up these stairs. There's a computer in this area. Let's bug it. And that's that done. Mr. House immediately knows and shuts it down, but Emily will get a tiny bit of data and we'll finish the quest. That is so easy.
Been able to bug Mr.
I have been.
Good to hear. But it looks like the bug was deactivated a few minutes after it went online. It looks like House has some kind of countermeasure in place to prevent eavesdropping on his network.
Oh, well. I'm liked with the followers, and House doesn't care. So, very good. And finally, what we actually came here for. Janet.
Have you spoken with McLafferty yet?
Yes, I have. I've convinced her to pay what you're owed. You're free to leave.
That's great. I can't believe you went through all this trouble for me. Thank you.
And she's going to run off, and we're going to follow her. It's less to make sure she's okay, it's more just because we need to get back there. And we don't have any choice but to run. She's here. Very good.
Thank you for getting me here. Jack is a great guy.
You've not met him yet? Okay, Boomer.
What?
Oh, he's in the mess hall today, is he? Does it say mess hall munition storage? Hell yeah.
Hello. It's great to finally meet you.
Hi there. It's great to meet you as well.
I'm glad you made it out here. You're even more stunning up close than you were at a distance.
And you're even more handsome up close.
Now
Do you
kiss.
think it'll be okay if I hang around here for a little while, so we can get to know each other
Kiss.
Of course it would. I'll have you set up with some quarters with some of the other
Kiss.
women. Hello. Thank you for getting Janet to Nellis. I've never been so happy in my entire life.
Good. I'm glad.
Bye.
And that is Young Hearts completed. It's a bit anticlimactic actually, just sort of stopped talking mid-sentence. But sure. Oh baby, that's a mine box. 5 mines. 5 more mines. A missile launcher. There's so much value to steal from this place. It's just incredible. Oh, I can trade with you, okay. Probably shouldn't be robbing everything from you right now, but sure. Ooh, weapon repair kits. I'll happily buy all of those off you. Nice tidy 500 caps profit. And with all that theft completed, making thousands upon thousands of caps, probably 20,000 caps in this episode at least, it's got to be time to say goodbye for today. This has been Smoker Maker AR with Fallout New Vegas Hardcore Roulette, episode 22, on the 26th, Boxing Day. Should be the Christmas special. We'll go on a journey up to the snowy mountains of Jacobstown. I am terrified. I'll see you then. Ta-ra!